Guys, they said Ooni of Ife was shocked as Prophet Solomon allegedly revealed to him that he is surrounded by so many enemies as wives that Kabiyesi needs to be very, very careful. That if there's anything he can do to be alive, that he needs to do it too. Because the way he is seeing these women, that they are not seeing him the same way. The way he is taking them, they are not taking him the same way. Anyway, the thing is that today is not the first time we are hearing this kind of prophecy and revelation. But they say this prophet happens to be a pastor in Cherubim and Seraphim Church. And he went to Kabiyesi to pray for him and to bless his throne, only for him to come up with this revelation. They said he told Kabiyesi that calamity, calamity, calamity everywhere, that things are not the way it ought to be, that he is surrounded with so many enemies, yet they laugh with him, they eat with him, they make him believe that they are for him, whereas they are against him. That Kabiyesi needs to be very careful, that if only Kabiyesi can turn the hands of time, he wouldn't have been involved in this polygamy stuff, because that is not his calling. That God have destined that he is going to be a great king with a great queen beside him. But he is looking for the queen and the queen is not around him. That she is a little bit far from Kabiyesi. That Kabiyesi should try as much as possible to bring her more closer. That a lot of serpents surrounds him. That a lot of people, a lot of vultures, that they surrounded him and they make him believe that they are wives, that these people, they are up to something. That Kabiyesi should be very, very careful. That if only Kabiyesi will do everything within his power to see that these people did not fulfill their mission in his life, because their mission is not a good one. Anyways, I do know that from what we have been hearing allegedly, if all the information we are hearing is the truth, it is obvious that the mission of these women in Kabiyesi's life is not a good one. But the problem here is Kabiyesi going to do anything about it? That's the problem. It's not all about the revelation. Coming up with revelation without solution is just like a waste of time. But here, Kabiyesi is the one who can provide the solution here. Yes, because the prophet in question cannot tell Kabiyesi what to do or what not to do. The only thing he can do is to tell Kabiyesi what was revealed to him, which is that he is surrounded by so many enemies as wives. And from the information we have been gathering, from the news we have been hearing about these people, even though they are all alleged information, you can see that he is surrounded with knives, not wives. Yes, so because a wife will always stand by her husband. A wife will not connive with other elders who really want the husband out of the throne to fight the husband. That is what wife does. They fight for their husband. They don't fight against their husband. They don't work against their husband. They work in favor of their husbands. So they say when this man was telling Kabiyesi all of this, Kabiyesi was just looking at him. And this is not the first time. After all, if a priest, they have all reviewed this. Everybody, a lot of people have said this over and over again. Even Iyamifa, when Iyamifa was in the palace, they said he kept telling Kabiyesi that you are a great king, but don't allow the women to bring your downfall, because their mission is to ensure that they bring you down. Remember Samson in the Bible. Samson was a great and powerful man. But the moment he allows a woman know his weak point, they cut off his hair and his power was taken away from him. And they brought him to the dust, But that is not our prayer for Kabiyesi. But all I can say is that Kabiyesi needs to be very careful. You cannot tell me that you know that this particular woman is working with your enemies to dethrone you, yet you still go around with the same woman. You still eat or dine and wine and dine with the same person. You still share the same bed with the same person, and you tell me that you have protective charm. See, let me tell you, women get power, whether you like it or not. They get power. And any woman that is out to destroy a man, unless that man is careful enough, if not, it is as easy as ABC, even though the gods are with Kabiyesi, but Kabiyesi needs to play his own part well. Yes, we do know that a lot of forces are fighting him and from other angle, allegedly, but the one he is doing on his own, a lot of people are worried because you cannot tell me that you want Queen Naomi in your life. There are the women surrounding you, they don't want her around, and you are still keeping them, and you are still working towards bringing her back. It is, I don't know what to say, but it's only God's intervention that we all need here, because judging by Kabiesi's behavior, the way he goes about it, a lot of people will say that it's even better that when Naomi go her separate way. But the fact remains that prophecies, revelations keep saying that they are bound to rule together. That it is a chapter of their life that is happening to them right now, because everyone have his or her own chapter. You know that human beings like a book, a written book. Every day a new chapter is opened. Every day a new chapter is opened. There are so many people that when they open their mouth to tell you their own ordeal, as in what they are passing through in their own life and in their own marriages, you will know that Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi's case is not that bad. Yes, so it's not that bad. Even though a lot of people will be saying, if he loves Queen Naomi, why is Queen Naomi out there and all of that? Every marriage have its ups and downs. But that is not to say that Kabiyesi should not be careful with the women he gathered in his palace. He should be very careful, knowing that it's not all of them that mean well for him. Yes, most of them, they don't mean well for him. They are there for their own selfish interests. And as long as he's not ready to give in to their own selfish desires, they will fight him. Yes, they will fight him to finish. But God of Naomi and Tadenikawa will not allow them to bring him down for their sake. So, when this prophet came with this message, we all know that truly these people are not what Kabiyesi thought that they are. But our prayer is that let their mission in his life not be achieved. Yes, so let their mission not be achieved. And if there's anything they are still using to manipulate him, let God deliver him from all of their manipulations. Because whether you believe it or not, the manipulation is too much. Competition is too much. And in the course of competition, they would want to get the highest juju to make Kabiyesi do according to their own will and all of that. But in all, it is the will of God that will be done. Anyway, guys, like I will always tell you, these are all alleged information, okay? Always remember. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and share this video. Bye. Love you guys.